Hey guys, I've been wanting to come back and talk to you about this for a couple of weeks now, but I'm finally just getting around to doing it. And I think it's real important because a couple of weeks, really around somewhere in January and early February, I was talking about that I was drinking milk again. And I got to admit, it was really foolish on my part because I basically got suckered in thinking about the fact that it's animal based. You know, when I started Lion Diet, I was only eating ruminant meat, water, and salt. And eventually I started adding some things back that were in the dairy category that I was a little concerned about, because in the past I had reactions to dairy that I didn't like. I thought I was lactose intolerant. So I started having these great responses to dairy that I hadn't had before. And I had read about cream and the benefits of that. If you can get 40% or even 42% cream, that you're not going to gain any weight eating that because it doesn't have any of the bad stuff in it. Now, I didn't know about lactose. I knew lactose was something I thought I had an intolerance to, but when I tried drinking some whole milk not too long ago, I didn't have any bad reactions. So I thought, wow, that means I can have milk again. And this is really good. I was enjoying it so much. Well, it turns out, silly me, lactose is a form of sugar. It should have been given away by the OSE at the end, because everything from sucrose to dextrose to fructose, all the oses are some kind of sugar. Lactose just never dawned on me as being a sugar. So it just goes to show I'm not as smart as I think I am sometimes. And I was drinking close to a gallon a day in some cases, usually keeping it around a half a gallon a day. That was a lot of sugar for my system, because you got 12 grams of sugar in a cup of milk. So when you got a whole gallon, I forget, what's that, about 16 cups? Ooh, I don't remember exactly. I forget how to do that math, but that was a lot of sugar. And I put on about 15 pounds in the first month of drinking milk. So milk has been out and I'm right back down to where I was. I actually got down to my lowest weight ever just the other day. I hit 175. I was surprised when I hit 176. Heck, I was surprised when I hit 189, my high school wrestling weight. So it just feels amazing to have this new body and this new mind, and I don't want to ruin it by getting back on sugar. I have done so well with 100% no sugar in my life that I have cut milk back out. So for people who are doing Lion Diet, I do recommend trying butter again eventually, but I keep hearing people asking, is it okay to start off with eggs? Is it okay to start off with butter? And I say, look, if you're doing Lion Diet to heal gut problems or any autoimmune disorders, don't start with anything extra. Just stick with the ruminant meat, water, and good, clean, pure, natural salt, whether it's pink salt or my favorite Redmond salt, which is what I have a link for in the description. And you can get a 15% discount when you buy using my code, Dante, D-A-N-T-E. You can get some of the best salt on earth. It's got all the trace elements that should be there. It's not bleached to be white and chemically treated. It's not stripped of all those elements, and it's definitely not having added iodine that is not very bioavailable. You can get good iodine from eggs. If the chickens are raised close enough to the ocean, you can get good iodine from meats and other things that are raised near the water, but you can definitely get a good iodine from seafood. But again, Lion Diet doesn't include these things initially. Eventually you might find that you can add those things. I couldn't add fish personally because fish is something I'm allergic to. However, I can have crustaceans and I can have shellfish. So every once in a while, when I can afford it, I get a little bit of shrimp. So that's one way to get iodine. But initially, if I hadn't been doing Lion Diet strictly, I don't think I would have had the results that I had, that I started this diet for, which was to get rid of the life-ending gut pain that I was dealing with, that doctors would just look at me and say, what do you want us to do? You know, I'm thinking, what do you mean, what do you want? What do I want you to do? You're the doctor. I want you to fix the problem. I didn't know they weren't in that business. I thought they were in the business of fixing problems. Turns out they're just in the business of patching over problems, especially if they can spend the rest of their life patching over your problems. So that's my spiel on milk. I gave it a try and realized some things about it that I don't like. Now, I even looked into raw milk and found out that it still has that sugar content, so I decided I'm just gonna leave milk behind. If it's something you can't live without in your diet, then that's fine, but I urge you to look into the literature, look into what milk is for, Milk is basically for fattening up young animals, and it's specifically cow's milk, so it's made for fattening up young cows, not fattening up humans. So if you're looking to fatten yourself up, add some milk. But if you're not looking to do that, if you're looking to have a nice healthy lifestyle that's free of the damaging effects of sugar on your body, I'd leave milk behind. Well, that's all I got for this one. I'll see you guys next time.
If we pay extra, could we maybe get some grease or fat?
KetoCon 2023. It's going to be in Austin, Texas, and yours truly is going to be there on the Saturday event. If I get enough people that get tickets using my code, that they will set something up for a little meet and greet type of situation for me. Check in the description for the link and the code. Not only will it help the opportunity for me to be able to talk to more of you, but you'll also save $50 on your own tickets. And look for Saturday to be the day to have a chance to get together with me.